Hi everyone, welcome to Dusty Shelf. Here today on the Nene Valley Railway to take a look at their model railway. So hi, very warm welcome to Wansford Station, and this is the Nene Valley Railway. Now inside this little carriage here is a model railway. Now I did have a quick peek just to see what was inside, and it's an awfully good setup, so let's go inside and take a look at model railway ahead. And yeah, let's make our way in. I do always love to see these carriages repurposed, especially when they've got a railway inside. There's quite a few people in here, so I try not to film them. And the first thing that jumps out is the very shiny Thomas there, which I believe is the Hornby 60th edition. Yeah, quite a rare loco. Came in a presentation box. Lots of Metcalfe buildings on here. Over the back there, the schoolhouse. And what's the pub called? The Feathers. Yeah, I do like that pub model. I've seen that a couple of times and thought, yeah, I need to do one of those. A little biplane at the top here, just flying over. And a little bit of a mishap down here. Let's come down behind the perspex. And you see one of the biplanes has kind of landed down on the ground there. Again, more of the Metcalfe. There's the greenhouse there. Now I did one of those on the channel. Made a bit of a mess of my one, but that one looks quite nice with the flowers inside. And also the picnic benches as well, they're Metcalfe. Just moving along. Like in the farmyard, it's looking particularly good. And the roadway is actually very well done. Yeah, quite impressed with that indeed. Let's catch this goods train making its way through.
Sounds like a derailment.
Well, it's climbing up the incline. Struggling a little bit. Nearly there. We've got the siren going on the crossing here, blocking the traffic. I wonder if that's going to lift. Just making my way down past Hammerton Junction here, and then we've got a wonderful little canal scene with the bridge over the back there, and then down into the goods yard. Again, just pointing out the road at the back there. And yeah, the printed background, which is actually really effective. So just to pan down the carriage, you can see the length of the layout here. Try not to get people in the shot, with a little bit of space behind for operation, and then indeed the walkway on this side. Just coming down a little bit further, past the goods yard. Got the downlighters in the goods yard all lit up. And ballasting is all nicely done. Got the star of the Nene Valley Railway this weekend, the Flying Scotsman, sitting there on the turntable in its LNER guys 4472. I'm just catching the other loco there. And in the yard behind there's a steam crane. Now in a separate video I've got a video walking around the yard here at the Nene Valley Railway, and also looking at the Flying Scotsman, taking a trip on it as well. They do actually have one of these steam cranes here in the well, just behind me really, in the goods yard. And obviously with the Flying Scotsman going up and down on the line today, but not in the apple green there. It's actually in the Brunswick green with the BR number on the side. Forgive me, I can't remember the number. That's awful, isn't it? Of all the numbers, I should remember the number of the Flying Scotsman. Memory's not what it should be now. And as well as the Flying Scotsman there, down this end we've got the Duchess of Hamilton. And then behind that, Tornado. Now, if you're interested in the A1 Trust, I was up at Darlington last week at Hopetown. There's a video on the channel of the new build, the P2, just from the workshop there. Prince of Wales, the P2 that they've got in the A1 workshop, and shortly Tornado will be joining it. Just catch the high-speed train. And the Deltic there. Now I mistook a class 37 for a Deltic last week. I felt a little bit silly, but it's definitely the Deltic there. D9003 with the Royal Mail carriages behind. And again, Metcalfe buildings here for the canopies on the station roof. The old trying bridges. Quite novel the way these have all been linked together. I like that idea. Well, I mean, that's what they were designed for. They are to be integrated with each other, but I've never seen them all put together like that before. They're very effective. The old trying toys little box there that's been lifted. That's the high-speed train going past again. Yeah, back over here. So you can see they're trying toys written on there by the crane. One of the old wagon loads that used to come on the Hornby 00. Yeah, very effective this layout. And again, just panning back down the carriage. You can see the length of the layout here. I'd love to have a setup like this. Just noticed behind the station here, the station building, this is the one that I've actually have on my layout. Again, a Metcalfe build, but these huge hydraulic buffers on the end there. Toby sitting in the siding. Again, let's just catch the train coming past. And then at the far end here we've got the clock tower. Now if you saw the video where I drove through Margate, you will have seen this actual clock tower in real life. It was copied by Hornby for the Scaledale range. And we've got the Ferris wheel there, and at the end again Metcalfe Church. Really liking the wrought iron gates on the little cottage at the end there. There's something I need to look out for. That's very effective. I like that indeed. And for those Doctor Who fans, just over the back there you see a couple of Daleks looking at the TARDIS. And yeah, cornering the Doctor there. But just looking from this vantage point, I hope it's showing up on the camera, all the lighting on the station. Really effective. Now the carriage that we're in, there's nobody in here at the moment, so I can actually film down. It's a Mark II, dating from 1970, hang on, I'm just checking, 1972. And the carriage was actually used for filming of the ITV series London's Burning. And then restored to the condition you see it in now. And it's been used to house the railway's model railway. Now, just before we leave the railway, just going to point out the police diesel that's sitting there in the goods yard. Now, I don't think this was ever released, but those of a certain age will remember the Hornby advert with, I think it was Bernard Cribbins actually, shrunk down and inside the cab, driving exactly that loco around a layout. Well, just as I leave the carriage, I do like that, the Southern Pacific. That's very nice. Well, what a wonderful setup. Some fantastic stock running around on there. And yeah, it's really interesting to see the Hornby 60th Thomas on there. I think it's the first time I've ever seen one of those on anybody's layout. And also the diesel in the police livery from the old Hornby adverts. Yeah, great little touches. And the modelling on there, absolutely superb. And what a sizable layout inside this railway carriage. Absolutely fantastic. So, I mean, if you're in the area, do check out the Nene Valley Railway, and yeah, come and have a look at the model railway while you're here. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up, and why not check out the channel, lots on there. If you can subscribe, I'd be awfully grateful, and we'll leave this one there. I'll just say thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.